Hello, Tally. Tally, buddy. My name is Story. Story Boy. Story Gory. Story McRory. From the land of the seven seas. That's a conundrum. Oh, wait. No, that's a... It just cancels itself out, doesn't it? I come from the land of the seven seas. Okay, is it an island? No. Oh. How many seas? 7. Thank God. Because if there were 6, I would have been very confused. It would have felt a little bit more like some kind of conspiracy. You know what I mean? I've been hanging out over here in England, in southern Australia, England land. It's just north of Austria, where the leprechauns come from. They actually come from the very north of the north, from what I'm told. Nobody ever told me that. I made it up. I am the land of the seven more like cheese, huh? That should be my nickname, Captain Cheese. I'm trying to take back Mr. Doodle from Mr. Doodle, by the way. I had to find a different pen. You are? Well, heavens to Betsy. I think we might all be from the land of the seven seas. Hello. Hello, China. Greetings from the West. It's quite boring here. This message should find you in 7.5 years due to the time and variance in our cultures. That's why we come to places like this where we can get to know each other. But you know how I know that you're lying? Because I'm smart. I don't know if anybody, if you're living in China, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to get on YouTube. As far as I know. Really? Or is that, am I wrong? I thought that the internet was very closely guarded there. I feel like if you're watching me from China, I might teach you a thing or two. What goes up must come down, I suppose. And I was thinking about getting a bite to eat. I don't care where you're from. Let's go get some coffee and talk about the future. But if you are from China, cool. Hi. I'm Sean. I'm from California. I like to draw and rock out to music. Check it out. See? I just proved it. Yeah. And there's a car going by outside. Hear it? You can hear it, can't you? Damn, dude. Yeah, they're hauling ass. Okay. This is a drawing that I'm doing for myself, for my future self, in the hopes that if I sell it, I will make some money and be able to get a big milkshake and create world peace with a banana named Earl. Those were the days. Earl was full of potassium and potential, but he celebrated life too hard and too fast. Well, let's just say that Earl got brown and he turned to mush. It cracked open the end and we spit him out like toothpaste against the wall over there. Hey, Earl, how are you doing? Yeah, he's all smeared all over the wall. He can't even answer. Yeah, it's just gibberish you're just saying. Earl, I mean, you're a banana, but still. Can you articulate? Yeah, he's not going to be able to talk for a while. We're going to have to freeze him, and maybe that'd make it more palatable. Hello, Daniel. Germany. Cool. I'm from southern. I'm from the central coast of California. I've dreamed about places like China, and I've dreamed about places like going to Germany, and I've dreamed about going to different moons, like Europa. Actually, there are other moons that I would rather go to first. I'd rather go to Phobos, personally. There's a few moons around Jupiter that are pretty interesting, and where the gravity would be cool. I would like to go to the moon just so I could jump around on it for like a day by myself. It's like, sir, sir, would you mind if I go over there and take a leak behind that rock? Oh, no, Captain, you go ahead. Should be back in 5. Yeah, sir, no problem. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, where are you going? I'm just gonna jump around for a while, sir. See ya. He's jumping like a damn fool on the moon, that son of a gun. He's been training years for this. Sorry. Oh, I'm not a. Well, I wouldn't consider myself a drawer. Even though, in order to get attention for my channel, I do wear underwear on my head. But I will never, ever show it on film. Nor on camera, nor on, I don't know, on alcohol maybe, or on the surface of the moon. It's not worth it. You gotta take your time. You gotta think ahead. You gotta do the right thing. Alright? The best way to impress anybody is to show them who's boss. I cracked myself up. That was so good. My cat even heard that and laughed, for crying out loud. Hold a second. I forgot that I had to sing the stupid Storie Grubb Draws theme song. Hold on a second, folks. Let me think about it really quick in my head. Drawing on stuff all the time, every day of my life. I've been drawing my little boy life away. I won't cry until I die. There's nothing left to hide. So I'll get up and I sit for a while, draw my stupid little drawings. All right. Sometimes you just gotta make your own theme song up on the spot, don't you? Nobody else will. We're listening to my friend Sleepy Seahorse. He's a friend of mine I knew him in Boise, Idaho, but now he lives back in Colorado. I live in California. Near the coast. We all know. Of course. The underwear thing. I just read your comment. I'm sorry. I'm just catching up to the comments. See, there's a song and everything. Thank you, Daniel. I like your name. And you seem like a very nice person. Very wise. I don't care how old you are, you're wise beyond those years. I enjoy being impressed by people. I like being surprised. Or proven wrong, even. I like when I think the worst of somebody and then they turn around and they're like the most awesome person in the world and I feel like a total dick. I love that, actually. And I think those are great learning experiences. It's how you grow. Eventually, perhaps even how you make better art. You make better love. You make better friends. You have a better life. once it all starts tying itself together. Even if it's just for a while. Just gotta keep going. Oh, sorry, earthquakes, California. 26. I was 26 in 2006. I lived in Ashland, Oregon that year, and then, gosh, what was it? Yeah, I guess I lived in Ashland that whole time when I was 26. Because then it was right after I turned 20. I think it was right after I turned 27 that I moved to Portland from Ashland. These are the exciting in-between tales that I tell that only my friends will be able to smell from the kitchen. You're 11? You're not 11. Well, are you really 11? You better make up something good. Think before you answer. That's so interesting, if you are. Sadly, dude. Don't, it's never sadly. I mean, sometimes it is, but not because of your age. You know, I'm 45, and I still feel like I'm 26. Like I kind of stopped growing at a certain, I kind of just stopped looking. Well, not stopped. I just never believed in it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like Peter Pan. I'm forever young. At least that's how it feels. It's not scary getting older. I used to think I was wasting my time and just searching for something that I was never going to be able to grab onto, you know? But I'm not saying anybody else feels like that. That's just how I personally felt. But getting old is, or getting even older, aging is really cool. All you just gotta do is, I would just recommend being as honest as you can with yourself first. Know thyself. Let that be your mission. Know your mind. And don't be like the other mucks out there, like me. I did waste a lot of time, and I hurt a lot of people. I was quite awful at one point. At least, I think I was. And I said things to people that I loved that I could never take back. Never. I used to let the people rule my life. But it's important to always come back to yourself, I think. Come home. Come back home. You're 54. See, that's the thing, you know. When I was young, when I was like 12, I feel like I was at what do you call it? Kind of like enlightened 12-year-old, or just smarter than the other 12-year-olds, or just more aware or something. To my detriment, almost, you know, or to a fault, because it was hindering to my crucial growing periods where I could have like learned certain things. Art was always the thing too, ever since, I would say probably the 4th grade, because I always drew stuff, always, but I think in the 4th grade was when I started making up comic book characters, or my first comic book character. His name was Captain Z. He was this little superhero dude that lived in LA and kicked ass. Lord of the Earth, Lord. Hello, B. Thanks for all the likes, guys. That's nice. Storie likey. I forgot how much I like this album. Some of these songs I used in my stupid Matrix parody thing. Let me show the complete drawing. Yeah. Ugh. Is Passerby here? There he is. And Luna. What? How did I miss that? Hey guys. See my puppets back there? No close-ups. I wonder... He's starting to believe. Hello, Phobia. Funny meeting you here. I've got a phobia. What is it? It's the I can't remember phobia. That sounds terrifying. Oh, shit. Oh! No! Luckily there wasn't a lot of water in that. But now the fish is dead. Oh my god. Somebody think of the fishies. Alright. Look at this bummer up here. I mean, come on now. You know what I just saw? I don't know. Maybe somebody else saw it too. But if you look at it this way, it looks like a head. A big ass head with a big ass mouth for a face. And that nose right there for this other head is actually the ear for this bloody head. And that's a little neck right there, and that's a shoulder. And the chest piece. And then the other shoulder would be back there. Maybe. But it could also be, this could be the other arm coming up. Like that. And we can really just bend that in there, make this a thumb. Do this. Give it a little bit of grace. Just a little grace. To end the day, right? That's right. Everybody needs a little grace. Boop. Boopity boop. And then it would be something like this. Under there. And maybe even another hand. Some more fingers. Everybody always wants an extra set of fingers. I thought. That's what I was told. Was I wrong? Don't think so, cousin. And now it's something else. That was there all the time. Waiting. Wanting. Desperately. Reaching. Grasping. For love. For love. Sorry, friends. I haven't been on here in a while, and it's fun just to come on here and be totally ridiculous. I think I messed up that chest. I'm not that proud of that. Sorry. Crap. Earthquakes, everybody. They're so dangerous. I'll just draw from a distance. I'll try not to have my hand in there at all. Oh, there could be a sword in his chest. There can just be a big ass sword in his chest. I do love swords. I do love them. But the problem was the sword didn't ever love me back. See, I was pure evil. And the sword was pure love. But now that sword is in my chest. Making love to my cold, dead, beating heart. It's like biblical Anne Rice or something. I don't know. The earthquakes. Tell you what, huh? Awfully tired. Who's what? I'm trying to catch up now. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing comments as well, guys. You can always ask again if I miss something. Can you highlight comments? I wonder. Or like, I guess you could just repeat them. It's weird because I've recorded a song probably around the same time he recorded this, and when I lived in Boise, and it sounds just like this. It's just like mine would be like a cover song of this, or vice versa, you know? It's like the same freaking song. His is better though. Because of this part, that, whatever that is right there. Plus, he's like a keyboard player. He's good at playing the keyboards and stuff. I don't know. I dig it. And he lets me use it when I do these sorts of things. Sleepy Seahorse. What a bastard. I owe him $20. The bastard. The bastard. Ten p.m. Huh. You just woke up. That's how we roll. Sorry. Sometimes I'm just sitting here drawing. I forget I'm live, and I just think of stuff. And then I laugh because I think of something funny. And I just start laughing out of nowhere. I mean, I'm sure that happens to everybody, but it just cracks me up. It cracks me up that I crack up. Isn't that dumb? There's something wrong with me. I like laughing as well. I like laughing. What can I say? Do I amuse you? Yes. Do I think you're a clown? Yes. No. What? No. What? Huh? I'm not trying to say nothing about nobody. I thought you're funny is all. I just thought you were kind of funny. Put the gun away. Oh shit. Sorry. Thanks, Daniel. You take care of yourself. Thank you as usual to my wonderful moderators. Oh man, my sorry, I keep moving the camera. Earthquakes and stuff. There's this part in my neck that is just so messed up right now. It's like hard to concentrate. My neck is in a lot of pain. Oh. I'm gonna see a doctor in like 2 weeks or something like that. About my back and my neck and stuff, my shoulders. I think it's just from driving too. Your neck is just in that position forever, and it just, you know. Oh gosh, if only Terry would do that. The thing is that they're between me and, or I'm sorry, there's a big 6 foot piece of like bulletproof glass or whatever, soundproof glass, in between me and them. So him and the scientist, I mean the producers, they're on the other side of this glass, and they're all just standing like right now. They're all just standing there in their lab coats, and they're just staring at me, and I can see them. It's kind of like hazy a little bit because it's so thick, but I can see them, and I know that they're taking notes and talking and stuff. But I can only hear them when Terry comes on over the intercoms and actually, oh shit, actually talks to me about stuff. And there ain't no shits about it, anybody. It's just how it rolls around here. That's how the jelly rolls. I'm not trying to sound cocky. I'm not trying to sound badass. I don't have to try. you know, you just are. But still, sometimes shit rolls uphill, and that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say in the end. But so anyways, Terry, yes, Terry. I see them sometimes in the haze through the glass getting massages. It's like they're doing it on purpose. It's like they do stuff in front of me to get a rise out of me. Then Terry will ask questions after they notice that I notice them, and that's when, well, all hell breaks loose. Sometimes you gotta go back to the stars to remember what it's like to be an angel. Sometimes on Earth there's heaven and hell, and then there you can play limbo as well. You get pretty good at limbo, and then you can skirt right through there. Find your own heaven. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all. That's all. God damn. God damn. That's all I'm trying to say. Everybody else bugging on me. Oh, sorry, nobody's bugging on you. Oh, there you are, Terry. Jesus. What? He just comes out of nowhere like God. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, no, we are all getting massages tonight, except for you, obviously. So just keep drawing. I don't care about your neck. Continue just drawing, you little monkey. Oh, come on now. I love that nickname. Don't say that nickname in front of all my friends. What, monkey? Yeah, monkey. Oh, I know. It's cute, huh? Yeah, it is cute. I like it. Well, okay, get to work, you little monkey. Oh, see, you little silly boy. You're so silly. I know. Keep working. Thank you. Can I get some water later? No. Oh, shit. Okay. I see them over there drinking iced tea and stuff. Just like how Grandma used to make it. With tea bags. Sons of bitches. Oh, Tally, you don't have to be so harsh. All you have to do is sit back and wait, like Passer does. I always see Passer just sniping out of nowhere. I appreciate that, but you don't. The next thing tomorrow, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna show you the script where we're actually like, don't make fun of me, or I'm gonna hit you upside the head with a claw hammer in the shape of a fish. Preferably a rainbow trap. And then so on and so forth. I think they get the gist. But most of the time, people are cool. And then even if they're mean, you gotta kind of give them a chance, because a lot of people just are joking and you don't get their sense of humor. Or this is all stuff that I've learned. Or you give them a chance, and if they keep doing it, that's when you can kind of like give them the what for. If I don't already do it for you. But yeah, it's all good, man. You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. This is Grubb. I'm just gonna draw a leg there now. There we go. And now there's a foot. Do you see how that happened? A foot. Hello, vegan. Hello, Haley. Haley's coming. I remember seeing it back in 1984 during the Great War in the Great Strawberry Famine of 1984. Do you remember the Great Strawberry Famine? We were singing Strawberry Fields Forever. And nothing made sense as the world was topsy-turvy. Still is in some regards. Strawberries have never tasted the same. Does nobody know this? Have I lost my mind? Probably. Lost but not forgotten. I've forgotten. And maybe just my back pocket. But I'm too lazy to look. And I think I've proven myself lazy by now, hopefully. Alright, now get off my lawn. All of you. Trying to draw. Get off my bloody lawn. Please mow it first. That's all I ask. The producers are looking at me like I'm supposed to do something. I think they're gonna put gas in this room again or something. I mean, my place isn't that big. I mean, there's rooms that I'm not even allowed to go in. I'm very restrained, confined, out of my mind. And they're telling me that the mice didn't do so well with the gas. And by they, of course, I mean the reptoids, the arachnitoids, the insects. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's all there in the hollow earth, in the green moon. It's the flat Jupiter theory. Okay, now we're getting with it. See, Haley? I was thinking the same thing, except you articulated it better than I did. Now, didn't ya? Gracias. Muchas gracias. There's a long toe right there. You see that little long toe? Isn't that cute? You're good, Tally. You don't ever have to apologize here, mate. Never. Unless you do something or say something very wrong. Very wrong. So far, you're pretty darn good, mate. I think you're doing a splendid job. Me and the family want to welcome you aboard. The cult is home. And just... I guess I shouldn't say that kind of stuff if you're really 11 years old, because if your parents are like watching, they're gonna think it's like real. But obviously, I'm joking about all this shit. I hope people do understand, especially if you're young. I'm not really a cult leader. I just play one on TV. Okay. Isn't that right, everybody? Shh. Don't answer that. Okay, good. We're good. I'm here to do two things. Chew some bubblegum and make some goddamn art. It looks like I'm almost out of... chewing gum. I'm almost out of kicking some bubblegum. That's right. You heard me, punk. Nobody, I was just practicing for a role. Sorry, everybody. That wasn't real. That was fake. Usually when I'm threatening somebody, it sounds more like this. Hello there. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then I give them the what for. Oh, thank you. Have a good day now. And then they're off. I'm a mischievous little prick. I'm evil. Don't believe everything that you read on TV, that's all I'm saying. That's what my great-great-granddaddy told me. Right after he joined the TV circus of 1903. Those were the days. Quite the days. This foot looks like a fellow that I knew back when I used to look at feet quite often as a footologist. I made it up that way I could just look at people's feet because I find them quite fascinating. I also became a handologist, a swordologist, a toothologist, all sorts of ologists, just so I could look at things closer and get paid for it, if you know what I mean. I mean, you don't have to be a sucker born every minute to know that. Come on now. God dang, come on now. Heavens. Everybody knows that. Come on now. Heaven. Everybody knows that. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, shit. That'd be cool if there was like a kids setting or something, or an age setting on. Maybe there is, and I don't know this, but where it would bleep your cuss words in real time. Like if it just played, if the program or whatever just played the chat or the, my voice 5 seconds or 10 seconds ahead, so it had like 10-second heads up, and some machine would take out the cuss word. That way I can just cuss and do all sorts of weird stuff. And the fucking kid, the shitty kids, the shitty city kids. Sons of bats and witches. Cause it's like going to I used to play in bands, and you go like all ages venues, and sometimes there's kids that are like there, or like families at all ages venues. And it's still like bands just that are as hardcore as ever, just going up and playing in front of all these people. Those are the best shows ever. When like the whole family's there. Oh, earthquakes, everybody. Careful. Oh god damn. Okay, we're okay. Well, gosh darn it. Sorry for the language, folks. Gee whiz. I just gotta get a bit closer, is all. I spent the weekend in Morro Bay with my art in a tent at Morro Bay Art in the Park. I spent 3 days selling my art to people and talking about art. And arty art. Arthur McArty. Arty art. Smart art. And stuff, all of it. I sold a lot of art, made a lot of friends, chewed some bubble gum, and kicked some ass. I even made my own business cards by hand. People are like, do you have any business cards? I'm like, yeah. And I made up a joke. I'm going to say it again. I was like, yeah, I baked them fresh this morning. And then one lady grabbed one and she like acted like it was hot and she said, ooh, it's still warm. It was really funny. We laughed really hard. And then I cried when she left. I always do that after I sell a piece of art. Even if it's a print. It feels like I'm cutting off an arm and giving it to somebody. And, well, I am limbless at the moment because I sold 4 pieces today. What are you gonna do? Gotta wait for them to grow back. No offense to anybody that doesn't have them, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk, I'm just saying. They will grow back, I'll be fine. Beloved. What do you mean, your beloved apple? You wanted me to draw an apple? Didn't I draw an apple in this? There's an apple right there. See it? That's a little apple. Do you see it? Look at that little apple. Apple! Or did you want me to draw a different apple? Or are you just talking about the grand apple? The apple of love and hope and destiny? Did you have... Hey! I didn't say that it was autocorrect. I just to have five, just I just to it, to ask. Up here, I could draw some wings. As soon as you see it, you want to use them. For they take you places. Places you thought you'd never go. Places you thought were unreachable. But they were lying to you. They were pulling one over. It's not the real world is what they teach ya. The real world is inside of you, each and every one of you. Deep inside of you. It's been there all along. All you had to do is tune into it. Sometimes that's dangerous for some of us. Sometimes it's hard, putting a microscope inside your heart. But they do it all the time when they do open heart surgery, right? No? Okay. I imagine they just use a scalpel. Lasers, maybe. We're living in the future. Nah. Right? Right. I got to be someone this time around. Last time I came, I didn't have a name. I didn't even have a shape. I was just a thing floating in the universe, searching for a home. Finding the transmission was the best thing that ever happened to me. Out there in the void. Null and void. I lived on Null and Void Avenue, way deep out there inside the cosmos. And when I finally landed in this poor chap, well, I celebrated a little bit too early and filled his brain with quite the dreams. As a way of torturing his soul to see what would happen next. And it's still going on to this very day. The end. That was a poem I wrote back in 1983, everybody. It's an epic, an old English epic. I appreciate you listening. It means a lot. I do appreciate it. Where's Timmy? Well, that's a loaded question, Tally. No, he is still. Does that mean he's dead? No, he's just very still. He's a still sleeper. I think Timmy fell down the well. And well, that's all, Tally. The poor little bastard. She comes and goes like the wind, like the lunar breeze. She might have left, Telly. Screaming isn't gonna do it any faster. Or she went to get some tea. That's where I went for 10 minutes and nobody noticed. I just left my hand here, right in the same spot. It hurts. Oh God, it hurts. What in the world are you guys talking about? Oh, the Outsiders? Cool. Oh, is this pen dead? I'm gonna kill it in 2 seconds if it doesn't start up. Oh, there it is. I was gonna kill it. I was gonna sacrifice it to the pen gods. I was gonna let them sort it out. Now it's looking like an old person's face or something. Like that's the nose, the hair, another sort of brow maybe, and the eye would be here, the chin, or I guess the mouth would be in here somewhere, and the chin would be this down here, and it's cackling. But it's actually that big. And that's why it's interesting when I draw these, because it'll probably stand up like this when I finish it, or versa. But it'll probably be vertical, is what I'm trying to say. I think it'd be the other way. But I draw things as if it's It could be hung anyway. Or the highway. I mean, look at this gruesome ass here. Look at that son of a gun. Up there in the corner. Look at those eyes. That looks pathetic. Oh, gosh, yes. Well, I've got to go inside and put some heat on my body. Because my neck is absolutely killing me. And my arms are right there with it. So I've got to take a break. But I hope everybody out there has a great evening. Thank you, Tally. Pastor, I appreciate it. Means a lot. I wasn't on here for a few days because there's been some stressful things happening. They kind of took over. So I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Bye, Haley. And yeah, thanks for the company. I appreciate it. And thank you for the likes. That's cool. I'm gonna go inside and tell my aunt, and we're gonna have a party. I say I got some likes to that, and she's gonna be like, "Where's the food? You say that every night, but where's the food?" So we're just gonna go and have. I bought a Snickers, a large, so we can each have one piece, and we're gonna have dinner. So that's that. You know, just gotta keep it real. Just gotta keep it real. Bye, Phobia. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Love you all.